Welcome back. This is Easy Call Utility Video Tutorial 2. Continuation from Video Tutorial 1. In the first tutorial we covered just basic file operation and management steps for this software. So in this series in this unit I want to cover managing the advanced edit buttons over here. They're not that advanced, they're actually very basic. Let's just dive in and I'll show you how it works. So I'm going to copy down a few more files here to show you, give you a better understanding of what happens. So we have these 4 files in folder 1. I want to move this file up in the order. I don't want it to be at 4, I want it to be at 1. So how do we do that? With the up and down select buttons. So we select that file and move the file up. We want to move it back down. So watch the index number of that file. Font distress is moving down in the order. So that's how it works. Up and down. Simple, simple. I can even go down all the way up to file 15 of the folder, because remember the folders allow 15 files. I did that because now I want to show you what the optimize button does for us. See how we don't have a sequential set of files? We want to have our files sequential when we're done. So before this folder's fully commissioned for the call, we would like to see these files numbered 1 through 4 and not 1, 2, 3, 8. So how do we change that? Easy. One button click. It's going to queue us up and say, hey, I'm going to renumber these files. Are you sure? Yes, I do. And then it's going to let you know it did that job. And if you look, 2, 3, 4, it renumbered the files automatically. What if we have multiple files out of order? So I'm going to create that situation. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, 11. Well, let's move this one up. And how about this one? So now we really got a mess, don't we? 1, 4, 6, 11. What a mess. We shouldn't let our call run like this. So let's optimize this folder. And you can see that all these files were renamed with the proper indexes. That's what the optimize button does. Another edit button is the file name button. This file will allow you to rename the file. Now, I don't suggest you use this tool to give it a new index number. I would use the up-down buttons for that. This tool's mainly used to rename the file. So now I want to call it Fawn Happy. Who knows? Well, you know. Now there you go. File it's renamed. So that's the edit selected file names. You can do one file at a time, or let's say you have a group of files you want to rename. When you start this, it's going to loop through each file and let you rename it. So that one, and that one. That's the same with the delete button. That's the big red X. If I want to delete several files, I can delete it. It's going to check to make sure you want that, and it's going to show you a file count. Yep, there you go. Files deleted. Those are the file edit buttons. Some other features of the software are that embedded MP3 player. So I've selected that file, and you can see down here it's saying now playing 001 Field Rat, and we can play that file. You can also do that in the source file to check out your files, your sounds, before you move them into your game call directories. And so, as you can see, the player is updating with the file selected. The last feature is the destination drive space remaining indicator. That's useful for small SD cards where we want to know how much space we've got left. One last feature is the category. Kind of a nice feature. I can give a category name to my folder. And we don't have a folder 2, so let's create it. Let's call this ducks. Who knows? Let's create a folder 3 and call it geese. Now if I go back to those folders, you can see that that category name has maintained. Folder 1, coyotes. That attribute, that category name travels with the SD card. So when you're done creating this series and you're ready to move it to your SD card, all of those folders carry those attributes with them. So when you put it in your game call, go out in the field and call with it, come back and put it in your PC at home, those category names travel with it. Well, thanks for joining us for tutorial 2. We're glad you stopped by, and please stop by the website at www.predatorhuntingcalls.com to check up on our latest products. We're an exciting new growing company, and we'll be glad to have you there. See you then.